Okay, phenols will have a general formula of AROH, wherein AR is a phenyl or a substituted phenyl, phenyls or benzene ring. Okay, so the hydroxyl group is the functional group. This would be the simplest phenol. This is the aromatic ring or benzene ring and the hydroxyl group. Okay, so how do we name phenols? So we have to come up with the parent chain consists of the benzene ring and the hydroxyl group, and that is collectively known as the phenol. So we are just going to know what are the substituents that are being attached on the benzene ring or other substituents attached to the benzene ring. Okay, so for the first example, the collective name of these two is phenol. And since it is the parent chain, we are going to assign carbon number 1 to the carbon atom that bears the hydroxyl. So this would be numbered clockwise or counterclockwise for as long as you have to come up with the lowest number or lower number for the first encountered substituent. So doing so, this would be carbon number 2, 3, and that would be the identity of the substituents attached to the phenol is chloro. Hence, this would be named as 3-chlorophenol or methachlorophenol for the 1,3 position. Okay. Phenols with 2 or 3 substituents will be named in the same manner as the one previously discussed. So for this case, the parent chain will be phenol. Okay, so these two will be collectively named as phenol. So hindi ka na maglalagay pa ng hydroxyphenol because itong part na to ay phenol na kaagad. Ang hindi na isama dun sa pangalan na phenol ay this part, CH3, and this part, CH2CH3. So, numbering it, palagi, carbon number 1 will be assigned to the carbon atom that bears the hydroxyl group. We have to number this clockwise so that the first encountered substituent would be at carbon number 2, and this one would be at carbon number 4. So if this is carbon number 4, the identity of this substituent, this is methyl and this is ethyl. So in IUPAC naming, we have to arrange them alphabetically. So ethyl will be named first, then methyl. Ethyl is at carbon number 4 and methyl is at carbon number 2. The parent chain is phenol. So therefore, the name is 4-ethyl 2-methyl phenol. Still, the rule for the dash applies here wherein it will separate number from a word. And there should be no space in between the last name of the substituent and the parent chain. Another example. So, we look for the parent chain and among these substituents, ang priority ay si hydroxyl. So, therefore, this would be collectively known as phenol. Numbering it counterclockwise such that this would be carbon number 2 and this would be carbon number 5. Okay, so the identity of the substituents other than the hydroxyl that are attached in the parent chain or in the benzene ring are the same. So parehas silang bromine. So therefore, we have to use a prefix di to denote that there are two same substituents. So therefore, this would be named as 2,5-dibromophenol. Okay. We have methyl phenols and ang special name ng methyl phenol ay cresol. So for A 2-methylphenol, so this is the phenol and that is the methyl. Okay, so hindi ito toluene, hindi rin to phenol, rather the special name is cresol. So this is an orthocresol. This is a methacresol because of the 1,3 position, and this is a paracresol because of the 1,4 positions. Benzene diols or hydroxyphenol will also have a special name. So benzene diol, meaning that there are 2 hydroxyl group, or hydroxyphenol, ito yung dalawang hydroxyl group, will have a special name as well. If they are in the 1,2 position, this is 1 and 2 position, it would be having the special name cathecol. If they are in 1,3 position or 1,3 benzene diol, it is resorcinol. And if they are in 1,4 position, it is hydroquinone. Okay? Phenols are usually used as an antiseptic. So we have 4-hexyl resorcinol. It is the ingredient in mouthwashes and throat lozenges. So aside from being an antiseptic, a number of phenols could be an antioxidant because they possess antioxidant activity. Pag sinabi nating antioxidant, it does not mean that they resist oxidation. Rather, they are the one easily being oxidized in order to protect the substance. Okay, so if you apply antioxidant in a particular substance, okay, that antioxidant is being oxidized so that it could protect the other substances to which it was applied. Okay, and there are 2 commercial antioxidants, and they are the BHA or butylated hydroxyanisol and BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene. So these are the synthetic antioxidant. Ulitin natin, pag sinabing antioxidants, they don't resist oxidation. Rather, they are the first one to be oxidized so as to protect the other substances. Okay, so BHA is butylated hydroxyanisol. Meron siyang hydroxy part. This is the hydroxy part. This is the butyl group, particularly tertiary butyl. Okay, and this is the, this is the hydroxy. Okay, and this is the anisole part. Okay, pero meron pa rin siyang phenol part. Okay, and this is the phenol part. The benzene ring and the hydroxyl group. Okay, butylated kasi meron siyang butyl group, particularly tertiary butyl. Okay, so the BHA is not an IUPAC name. Okay, take note, BHA is not an IUPAC name. Okay, we also have BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene. So this is the toluene methyl group with the CH3, and this is the hydroxy, and it's still the butyl group, particularly tertiary butyl. Okay. Nevertheless, these antioxidants possess a phenol part on their structure. Ito yung mga phenol. Okay. Aside from being an antioxidant and antiseptic, aside from those synthetic antioxidants, we have naturally occurring antioxidants. Okay, so this is the vitamin E. Vitamin E also possess a phenol part on its complicated structure. So medyo mahaba at complicated ang structure ng vitamin E. Nevertheless, meron pa rin siyang phenol part. Okay. Other important phenols are thymol, which is a constitute of oil of thyme. Thyme is used as a flavorant, and it has an antibacterial property. So thymol, ito yung thymol. So it has a phenol part. Eugenol is responsible for the clove flavoring. It could also be used as an antiseptic or anesthetics. And this is the structure of eugenol at meron din siyang phenol part. Isoeugenol is responsible for the odor associated with nutmeg. Okay? So ito yung phenol part ng buong structure ng isoeugenol. And vanillin, which gives the vanilla flavor from the vanilla bean, has also phenol part on its structure. Okay?